Hey everyone, we're going to talk about faithfulness today. Having the fruit of faithfulness part of our becoming. I immediately, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about Matthew 25 and the story of it's called the parable of the talents. And it's a story of three men, three individuals who are given talents, not talents in the sense like singing and playing instruments or acting or anything, but talents were actual money. They were given this money to go do something with it. Their master had given to them, and they went off. One had 5 talents, the other had 2 talents, and the other had 1 talent. And the one who had 5 talents, he comes back when the master is there, and he had doubled the talents from 5 to 10. And he hears these words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And then the one who had 2 talents, he had taken his 2 and he had making those 2 talents 4. He had doubled his as well. And I love what we hear from the master. The master says, "Well done, good and faithful servant." We do know that the one who had 1 talent buried their talent and was not called a good and faithful servant, and said that his 1 was given to the one who now had 10 talents. But I want to come back to the fact that the one who had 5, who made 10, or doubled it to 10, and the one who had 2 and doubled it to 4, that in both situations, the master said to both servants, "Well done, good and faithful servant." See, I think the key is being faithful, not with how much you have, but faithful with what you do have. Is whatever God gives you, faithfulness comes out of being consistent with what you have. And when we're consistent with what we have, it's not so much that look at how much I have or how many people I have or those things. It's more of, look, I was faithful with what I do have. And God will say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And so I think really that's the key. The key in our lives is learning how to be faithful, faithful, faithful. It's not learning how to be successful. It's not learning how to be prideful for sure. It's not learning how to go in any other way than just simply saying, "I was faithful with the things that God gave me." And so I want to challenge you today in your prayer and fasting. Let yourself be focused on being faithful with what you have been given. Don't look to what you don't have. Don't compare to what others have. Don't think you have better than what someone else has. Simply be faithful with what you do have. And one day you too will hear the same words those 2 servants heard. "Well done, good and faithful